So we just came up and swept this high on ES. So I'm expecting maybe some chop. If we displace, I think we might just go ahead and just take out this high, and then we're gonna wait. We're gonna see if we get a reaction, see if we get maybe a push lower, and then maybe a sell model into here, or if we just continue to go higher, just draws on higher highs, higher highs. But what I'm thinking is that NQ is gonna go ahead and take out this high, so ES is gonna head higher too. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, so ES just took out that high, and now we are displacing lower. We don't have any news really, so I'm in no need, no hurry to put on a trade, but no news today. If you look at the hourly, we're within this range. Clear draw on these two equal highs. Next draw, this high. And after that, all time high. And NAS just made three equal highs pretty much. So our next draw is going to be these highs and then this high. In the morning, we came in, filled in this fair value gap again. What is all this? These are two relative equal lows. I do like this candle, how we kind of swept all this. Yo, what's good, bro? But we're now entering this 15-minute fair value gap. This inverse fair value gap, this could be area of support. We could look to make a possible entry to the upside, targeting all these relative highs. That might be further that. Yeah, we did. We are bouncing on this. Just swept these two lows on the 1 minute lows right here. But for me, this isn't an A plus setup. I need to wait for more structure to form. But off this 15-minute fair value gap to target these highs. But that's what I'm looking at for this spot. About 9 minutes left on this 15-minute candle though. Since ES just took out this high, I'm less. I'm more expecting chop right now on ES. So definitely staying patient. Probably not going to enter anything right now. YouTube recommended me your videos are pretty cool. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. You know, I make. Oh, speaking of that, I gotta download some videos to my phone so that I can upload some. I have like so many like pre-recorded videos. It's insane. But yeah, every day. I've been grinding like crazy recently. Live stream twice in a day, and then I've been posting like other stuff, and then I post a YouTube video every day. Every day. God, sorry. I need to get a better mic. The mic I have is low-key ain't good. But I'm curious to see how we react off this area. This is looking like it's 50. This eyeball, this looks like 50% retracement of this zone. Yeah. Right now, 50% retracement. The fair value gap, inverse fair value gap, we're holding up on the 15-minute. Curious to see what we do here if we break lower. Say we want to draw here lower in this 4-hour imbalance. So we sweep some lows, create internal liquidity being swept, and then value higher, target above these highs. We never swept these highs. Now we have like 3 equal highs, pretty much 4 relative equal highs, and that's what my draw could be on ES. NQ is showing more weakness. ES is kind of lagging behind, and then US 30 I don't really pay too much attention to, but yeah, US 30 is a ripping. And it looks like we are. I would like us to then go ahead and sweep this low, create some sort of displacement to the upside, and then a fair value gap, and then this could be a possible entry here. Let's look at ES though. The ES, nothing. Really just chopping around here. But I would like to see a buy like that form on NQ. Hello? Alright, here we are. That was scary. I thought my sorry, I'm trying to figure out my camera. Alright, here we go. I put my all into this shit, man. I can't freaking lose. Alright. Yep, I would love to see this low get swept and then Oh my god. Brother. We didn't quite sweep that low. Yeah, like I was thinking, we just swept this high. So what are we likely to do? When we sweep that high pre-market, or pretty much at market open, for dropping. And this kind of tells me this draw on ES is this high. So what I want to see, I want to see ES do. We're respecting this 15-minute fair value gap and inverse fair value gap. Look at that. We still have yet to sweep these highs. This is the next draw on liquidity for me. But I'm waiting to see the setup that I like to see. Good morning, Eddie. How you doing? How you doing, bro? Like I'm in no need, no rush to take on a trade. Let's just see what we have though. So on NQ, we're in this 4 hour fair value gap. We're respecting perfectly. Obviously, clear draw is gonna be this high, and possibly this high, and then this high next. Well, this high, sorry, this high, and then this high. And then if we scroll down to an hourly, what are we looking at on the hourly? Let me see. Relevant from here to here. We have came back into equilibrium, retracing equilibrium. And then we made these two equal highs that we still are yet to draw toward, still yet to sweep. And we kind of made this. This is likely to be 50% too. Still haven't retraced 50% of this. Yesterday I decided to approach this girl at the gym. I got her number. Yes, sir, bro. When I go to the, I go to the gym at like when I wake up. Double speed on that. So far, 101. What trade do you already take? Did you take this to the downside? Or you trade on ES? Maybe upside? The ES. And I hit 245 for 3. So crazy thing that was missing on it. That's insane. Bro, send me your chest day. Send me your chest day. I need to do a different chest day. $67. Send it to me on like Discord or something. Notice how ES we're ripping, but NQ is falling behind. You want to do bench and dips? Yeah. This, I don't know. I'm waiting because ES and NQ are both doing two completely different things right now, which is showing me that, you know, probably not the most probable conditions to be taking a trade. But I do want to see us sweep this low. That then cause some sort of move to the upside, make a fair value gap, target these high up here. That's what I'm looking for right now. We still have this fair value gap, inverse fair value gap. Well, I'll shoot that. Yep. Now I want to see us like make a decent move upwards, and then create a fair value gap, and then that's where I want to enter. But if we just want to sell off, then I guess we just want to sell off. Yeah, it's just off the high. I guess we just want to sell off. We're back into that 4-hour imbalance. Also, this order block. Let's see if we can get a reaction off of this. Just tap that fair value gap and that order block. Bullish 1 minute candle right there, or not bullish, but like notice ES. I'll be back. I'm gonna fill up my water. Yeah, it looks like we could just be getting some continuation here. Hey, maybe we even want to just sweep. Yeah, maybe we just want to sweep these lows, then create some sort of buy. The upside. Maybe that's what we want to do. So on the 15 minute, we have completely closed below that 5 minute and 15 minute. Completely closed below this bullish order block. This is telling me that sellers, honestly, but like these like big candles that like even yesterday, we had like two big candles, two massive ones. 7:37. So a sweep of this low, notice, I want to get buying pressure to the upside and then see some sort of fair value gap being made. Where would my targets be if I'm looking to go long? Here, and then this high up here. I'm gonna wait for price to settle in, price to show us that we're not like all over the place. I want to see some sort of like 1 minute high get put into place. Maybe we make like a 1 minute high all the way up here. Go boom, 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 up to here. And now we wait. We just see what happens. Imagine that's exactly what this chart does. Remember, good habits we want to form. Good habits today. Good. Should learn something. Live to trade another day. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this. Up a mile. Like our job here is to react, not to try and predict everything. could have been. I don't know about that, but look at the fair value gap we made after super high. Just Swiss went lower, and that fair value gap went lower. But for me, I need to see more. I need I need to see more. And that 50% retracement too. Maybe we do end up sweeping this internal low like that, and then displacement higher. But like if we just continue to sell off, like I don't know, I kind of need to see more, and like I just don't want to have like yesterday what we do, sold off, and then we rebalance. Is this side marked out? An hourly fair value yet? We did just sweep all these 4-hour lows. But that wasn't. Off the trend line touch. Off the trend line touch. Here, what do I look like if I have my chart? If I have my chart over here instead of over here. Yoink scoops. Yoink scoops. All right, but look at this trend line break and retest. Trend line break and retest. What we have right here. I put my eye into this shit, man. I can't freaking lose. Like for me, you just broke this and telling me drop could be low. It could be time to switch our bias here, buddies. Loco, loco, locos. See, for me, hold on. Trend line. Trend line actually put in work. I put my hands up, playing that song. You're gonna switch to 2 microstars. What do you usually trade with? Cause yesterday I did three micros, and I honestly thought it was at least like the positions I put on. I thought it was like a lot. Or honestly, I don't know. I gotta experiment because like I had like a 3R trade, and I made $160. So what am I risking? It's not 100. Wait, 160 divided by 3. That's not. But I always think it's like $53 a trade. You should trade one E-mini, but to switch to one. Used to trade a mini. Oh yeah, but you trade faster. Yeah, that's right. You scalped a lot faster. Okay, let's get rid of this BS. See, tells me on ES, we just went swept this high, clear selling pressure. Next draw is this low, then potentially this low. That's what I'm seeing personally. NQ, we did make 3 equal highs, relative equal highs. Failed to sweep this high, but sold off. We're disrespecting all of these bullish things. For me, like to trade this right now, you got market structure shift here, target structure, whatever you want to call it. Like for me, this is looking bearish. Next target, this hourly low, and this all becomes low resistance here. Why is that like that? I want to be straight. There we go, bud. Coming in, I was bullish. I want to see NQ actually take out this high. But we kind of made that move pre-market. Like ES did. ES took out this high. Then big move to the downside. Let's see. Now we have finally created a 5-minute fair value gap. Let's see if we get anything into there. Possible action targeting this low. NQ still has yet to make anything. We got a shift in structure, breaking below that 4-hour imbalance. 4-hour candle just closed within that. We're still respecting this. But My hands up, playing that song, butterflies fly away. I don't know. Two equal lows here now. For me on ES, it's telling me that the draw is this one. Like I need to wait for more to form here before I can take a trade. I need to wait. I need to see more form here before I can take a trade. Same with NQ. I need to see more to form here. It's like I'm looking to trade within like an hour. Maybe possibly if the setup presents it. But I'm very picky. Like it's better to be picky than not be picky with a trade you take. Like I'd rather be picky about what I do than not picky and put unnecessary risk on the table, lose money. Like no, that's not the best way to trade. It's not good habits to incorporate. Hands up, let's home, butterflies fly away. Not in my life. New Tradeovate. Like for me, how I see it, like these big moves, like for me, I don't like trading. Like it doesn't really make sense for me to try to catch continuation on this. Like yeah, pull back into this for like could have been a possible entry, whatever. I okay, can we not? I mean, I put my hands up, playing on my black fire. My head, yeah. Alright, yeah, I need to wait. I need to wait, stay patient, stick to like a good trade. One good trade is better than two bad trades. Four bad trades, eight bad. One good trade is better. Like I've been saying, I'd rather be stingy about what I'm trading, stingy about my trades, because like an opportunity is going to show up today. Like we have a whole session, and if it doesn't, yeah, that's completely okay. Yeah. But I would.
equilibrium is right within that fair value. I mean, if we just go ahead and take out this low right now, and okay, that means we swept the high and the low within this. So if I see this, I'm pretty sure it's called like searching. There's like a model for this. Search and destroy. Train model. Seek and destroy. I had a feeling it wasn't search and destroy. You ever play search and destroy? COD? See, it's when we have this sort of consolidation, whatever, within here and here. We take out this high, and if we're going to take this low, then what do you do next? Yeah, we're just going to probably take out this. No hesitation on that. No, too. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, against some displacement. We want to see we're just waiting for structure, honestly. Like we're just waiting to see if we can take a trade on this. Patience. Patience breeds excellence. Patience breeds mindfulness. Patience breeds excellence. Patience breeds. I don't know. Yep. Yep. Let's look at and quiz. Have we taken out like any relative sell side here? No. See, I'm still waiting for SMT to form. And I guess here it could be like maybe SMT. Not really, because we have that. Yeah, that's Is this 810? 810, we get that low. 810. Yeah, this is SMT. Barely though. So I don't know. I haven't been around the SMT block that much, but probably want to take if we get a pullback in this fair value gap on NQ. Like that's literally something's fishy about that. 'Cause that's the same trade as yesterday. That would be this pretty much the same exact trade as yesterday. And although yes, they repeat. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't count it. For me, we're just so bearish right now to where I gotta wait. No, I'm not in the trade right now. I'm waiting for a structure to form. I came into the market bullish. We did hit this fair value gap to the tip. Look, to the tip. But that could be a possible entry to the downside. We kind of missed it, but for me, I need to see more. Like, although this could be a trade, so and so trade. Like, I'm only taking like quality setups that I'm convinced in. And after a big move like this, although this could be a move, maybe this low, these lows, yeah, I'm not convinced. Think about it, you would enter probably up here. Candle. Stop it like here. Oh, it's already here. I mean, like a 2.25 isn't bad. But I honestly don't. I think we're gonna get more upside here. This inverse fair value gap is held. I just want to see us take some sort of buy side or sell side liquidity before I enter. Or like I was saying, see us put in a high. This is holding though. Nothing to take a trade off of. Just something to note. No longer holding. There we go. Like, oh my gosh. We just swept this for possibly this break lower like we have been. Yeah, I was trading SPY, Tesla, and Nvidia options. I just started trading futures like pretty much like just within this week. I use Tradeovate, but from what I've heard and from what that's my experience so far, I can tell it's the right decision to switch. Like, the most important is just like setting my take profits based off of price. When you have an option contract, you can't do that. You can only do it based off of solely P&L. So if I'm closing an options position, I can only do it based on the profit and loss of that position. Mm. Okay, I'm going to clear my chart. I'm going to delete everything on my chart. Just get a fresh perspective of what's going on right now. So with futures, it's pretty much the same. You buy market or you sell market or you buy bid and sell ask. This would be like place some limit order. It's pretty much the same thing. And then these move based off of the price. Sorry. So instead of your contract moving with delta, it just moves based off this price. So you see how it's 17,625, 17,624. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure every tick of this, so every point, if you buy a micro, there's micros and then there's minis. Micros are going to be smaller size, minis are pretty much 10 times the amount. So every point this moves, so to 16,921 to 16,922 would be a point, or 17,621. Yeah, that would be a point. So every point that moves, your contract would make, you would make $2. I'm pretty sure on NQ. I'm not 100% sure, certain. I've only been doing it for relative, but that's pretty much just the gist. Your contracts move based off the price. And like if you trade SPY, I was trading SPY contracts, options. And like if I'm doing that, there's pretty much no reason for me to not be trading ES. It's the same instancy. It's just the futures. That way, I'm able to calculate my risk. I'm able to see what I'm risking per trade instead of just having that based off of like a contract. Yeah, I was like that too. I used to trade options. Do I have a favorite time frame? I don't think you should have a mindset of saying that one time frame is your favorite. I mean, you have to use all these. All the time frames work together, and you have to constantly be using all these time frames if you want to have the best setups. I don't have a favorite time frame, but I mainly use the 1 minute. 1 minute I kind of use for entries. So I guess you could say that so and so my favorite time frame. So we just tapped in this order block. 30-minute order block. We just tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap. We still have ways to go to equilibrium. Yeah, 15-minute definitely definitely a key time frame if you day trade.
Let's look on ES. What are we looking at? An hourly? We did just whip back into this hourly fair value gap that we've been respecting. Could this be another sell off followed by a rally all day? I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I'm waiting. I'm waiting until like something screams out and pops out at me. Like no trades, not rushing a trade is better than forcing a trade that you don't need to be in. And trust me, I've been there. I've been at a point to where I want to put on a trade. I want to make money. I have trader's itch. I mean, that's just not the right way to view this thing. Like we had egregious sell off. And for me, I don't love seeing the market just sell off or just rally. Especially when we open. I don't like to see that. Like for me, in my style of trading, how I like to trade, that's not what I like to see. That's not what I like to look for. I like to look for more like, you know, kind of like not like totally selling off at the open. But notice we did just sweep internal liquidity, bouncing off an hourly fair value, hourly or 15-minute fair value gap, and then I think 30-minute order block. That's what we're doing our NQ. Have you blown any accounts yet? Yeah, plenty. There's 5-minute fair value gap here. Yeah, but right now I trade on demo, so I have a demo account right now. I trade on demo. I would highly recommend if you're not profitable yet, just to trade on demo. Like there's no need to rush it, force it, try to put on trades. I know people. A lot of people say you're not really trading if you're not putting any of your actual capital on the line, but I would disagree with that. Because like there's no need to rush your capital, because a lot of people want to rush this. A lot of people want to get into trading within a month, within 6 months they want to become profitable. Reality is, although that is possible, it's probably not likely. And you got to kind of shift your mindset, because when I used to trade, I used to think that I was putting in effort. I used to think that I was trying to get better. But in reality, I would just show up, look at the charts, take a trade, got on with my day. I would occasionally journal it. I would occasionally look at it. I've blown three $200 account, $200 account. That's good that you keep your size low. Like for me, I was putting like $2,000 into my account, 1,500. Like it came to a point I had an account with like $10,000, and I got so lucky on this trade. I put my whole account on it, on a $10,000 account. This was actually fairly recently. This was like December or November. And I was like, I thought I was over that. I thought I was done doing that. And I got lucky. I didn't lose like, I was in drawdown, and of course like the hope and pray, and like ever since that day, I was like,
Are we really learning from this? Are we really learning from pull porting your account? Because although I've done those same mistakes in the past, I haven't actually learned from them. I haven't actually taken those lessons. And until I got so close to blowing up like a 10K account, like there's no reason that you should have a 10K account if you're just starting out. I've been trading for about 10 months. I would say 4 months, 3 months. Yeah, 3 months I've been going seriously with this, and like just give me 6 more months, and I promise you, or give me 8 more months, give me 10 more months, and I'll probably will be profitable. Why? Because my whole life revolves around this. Like I put in work every day. If we sweep what lows? What are you looking at? What do you normally trade? Are these lows down here? Whoa. What was that? I see. Yeah, I should post something like that. Yeah, I need to wait. I need to wait and see, wait and have like actual structure form to maybe have a trade. And like my whole mindset, especially now, is to try not to trade, try not to be in a trade. Like you really don't have to put on a trade every day. You don't have to. You want to, but you don't have to. I trade off of ICT concepts. If you look at Justin Werling on YouTube, I pretty much use his whole strategy, ICT, smart money concepts, whatever you want to say. That's how I trade. And like my main goal is to have this whole notebook. Is I want to have this whole notebook filled out, like with notes. I need to have a deadline for it, but I don't have like a for sure. I want to have it filled out by like maybe April. Like I've had this since June. Bro, I'm just looking at the shit I used to be writing down. Dude, you definitely, if you trade, you definitely want to journal down, like, write down, like, your thoughts, what you're thinking that day, because, like, even that itself just helps you grow so much. Dude, are we respecting this 5 minute? Yep. We just respected that 5 minute. This could be a possible. Not sure. Long stop here. No clear target though. Like, I guess these two equal highs is what you have. There's just something about this trade I don't like. There's just things that are missing in this trade. Like, although yes, we did sweep internal, we were bouncing off of a order block, a fair value gap. Like, this technically could be like a high confluence trade. Like, there's just something missing that I want to wait for, and I think that would deem me to have better probability with this. And if we do just go straight up and hit this, then that's really okay. Like, I don't have a confident draw. Like, I don't have a confident draw of what high we're looking for. Like, I guess these two equal highs, but yeah, I feel like I see concepts, like, the thing I see is that, like, they definitely work. A lot of people use them. A lot of people are profitable because of them. And, like, where I mess up mentally is I think that, like, if like everyone's trying to use them, if everyone's learning them, then they're probably gonna be less powerful in the market. But I don't know. I don't think that's a good mentality to have. Bro, it feels like I've been. Oh, it's kind of crazy. Just like some sessions, I feel like it's when you're trading, it feels like forever. But then other sessions, it feels short. Like, it feels like I've been on here for like more than an hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, we definitely are bouncing off of this 5 minute for like that, but for me, I just don't see any reason to begin a trade right now. Like, look at all this. Low resistance. Oh, this is the Dow. So, for me, the draw is still lower. It still is this low than this low.
Your chain hanging low.
Yeah, I think it could too. Like again, like days you're not like that confident in like where your draw is, what you're looking at. It's better than just not take a trade because we could do something in the market, but then like all of a sudden I get that aha moment and then I can finally find clear draw.
Like we're still respecting this 5 minute. You don't go on TikTok live?
No, I TikTok. I have TikTok. I have posted on it in the past. I don't ever use TikTok and maybe Instagram Live, but TikTok is like I don't know that platform. It just feels so toxic.
I hate when stock fall in the range. What do you mean? Like when we range? See this is necessary. This is the accumulation. Like this right here, this is what you want to see. Like every trader, this is what you want to see. You want to see accumulation before a manipulation and then a distribution. So are we going to manipulate? Are we going to try to draw price to here, to this low? Is that what we're going to do? Are we aiming to draw to this low? And then this is when we can see reversal to the upside. But even to target this low, I don't really see any prominent entry. Maybe one off of, if we could possibly get this 5 minute inverse. We just broke, if we get a tap into here, 5 minute inverse, maybe target here. This low, just some low hanging fruit, you know? For me, that's not really worth it, just because we have all these highs right here. What's good, bro? How you doing? Like, look at all these highs we have stacked up here. Like, just within one move, we're going to push all of these. And like, just this action right here just isn't very promising to me. We did just bounce off of this 1 minute for right inverse for right gap. The upside possibly take out all of this, and we're going to push up this in one move. one candle. If we push up here, we're gonna take all this. Probably within 2 or 3 candles. That's what I see. Watch. Watch. But that inverse Ferrari got pulled in pretty well, and that honestly could have been a good trade just because all this low resistance up here. Maybe it's like a little scalp. Watch, we're gonna take out all this within this one candle. We're gonna take out all this. If you entered like right here, that's like decent risk reward too, like 2.5. I just don't necessarily scalp. like uh, nothing's looking appealing to me. I think that we are gonna take this high. We put in this high. Retrace back to this inverse. Boom. Do your chain hang low? Do it wobble. I'm surprised we haven't taken out all this yet. Like if we just range back down here, then that's just unfortunate. Definitely PM session might be better. It's my chart on Trade of it. Sled of it. Sled of it. Boom. Clap. Oh my gosh. Does that like... I'm surprised my mic hasn't broken yet. It falls all the time. Shocked.
Do you ever have those days where you just trade like trash the entire time?
Do you watch the charts the whole session? It depends. If I, not normally, not normally, I just sit here and watch them all session. Like there'll be times where I do, but usually I'm taking a trade within 30 minutes. Market open. A trade I'm in usually lasts around like, depends, maybe 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half. And then after that, I just get on with my day. But I have been like with the strategies I've been using, maybe extending out just in the PM session. But it just does, it does kind of drain me when I'm just like on live and sitting here the whole session. But yeah, usually I don't. Usually I'm off. Like my streams usually go like an hour and a half, and like occasionally, throughout the day I'll like maybe check in and see what the markets are doing. Maybe take a trade, maybe not. Yeah. I think I'm still going to the downside. Yeah, for me, like I gotta wait to see what this accumulation does. I might have to clear my charts again just because my bias isn't set straight. My bias isn't set straight. Yeah, we just put in an internal low. It also helps. The 15 minute. See what the 15 minutes doing. Like this is simply just accumulation. This is just to try to stop out as many people as we can right now. This is what the market's doing. We're trying to manipulate. Well, then we're going to likely manipulate in a direction, and then probably reverse the other. There's something in the way. But like I'm so hyped. Like just like get on here and just live streaming this every day just gets me so fired up, so hyped up. Like I can guarantee you, in a year from now, we're gonna be unrecognizable. We're gonna be a whole different. I'm gonna be a whole different person. Hopefully, we as traders, collectively, if you stay with me, if you stick with me, we're gonna be completely different. We're gonna be a whole different mindset, whole different community, and like we're just gonna be excellent. We're gonna breed excellence. And whether you want to join me, if you watch my stuff, if you like my stuff, if you like what I do, you can join me, or you can sit from the sidelines and just watch. But regardless, at the end of the day, I know that I know that this is slowly going to develop and slowly going to continue to become something, to become something great, and I can just guarantee you that because I'm gonna stay consistent no matter what, no matter if I feel like it, no matter if I don't want to. There's something in the way.
Notice how right when we went back in the inverse fair value gap, we're just went straight back up. Walk straight back up. This is slow action, slow motion.
But
Something's in the way. Notice all these candles. Wicking. Like this tells me we're destined for something. Destined for greatness. That 1 minute inverse. Well, you got holding up pretty well, but to me it's not enough. I need to see like some clear form of volume. I need to see some clear form of buy side, sell side, whatever. Something. Show me something. And if not, like that's alright. This is not pretty. And that's okay. It's not always going to be pretty. Gotta know that. Got another inverse, tinverse, kinverse. Is there not a tinverse? I've never really looked at the 2 minute chart. I'm gonna favorite. Yeah, I think we're going to notice. Now we're finally getting some sort of indication, some sort of like more volume. Look, internal. Scott Swap. What are we gonna see? Is this going to be a shift? And what's changed my sort of like this is how you gotta look at it. We're either getting a sweep, which means possible rejection, or we're getting a shift. We're getting a break of structure, a shift. Don't always think like if we dash to a high, that means it's automatically a sweep. Cause this, like right when we got here, this isn't really a sweep. This is a shift. This is a break of structure. This is a shift. This tells us that we're really bearish, or this could tell us that we're really bullish. It's all how we react off of that. Now let's look at the 5 minute. 5 minute where I got pulled up nicely, and then what do we do? We're rejecting. I don't have a clear draw now. I don't have a clear draw. Like for me, it's still these two lows. Hey, that is 50% retracement too. NQ is, do we have any sort of SMT for me? Oh, we kind of do. Wait. We technically don't because we did sweep it. We did take that high. We took that high as well. Yes. Like we still haven't got any sort of SMT. That's really okay, bro. Like this shit should be boring. Like this shit should be this isn't supposed to be fun. We're not supposed to have fun when we're trading. We're here. We're here to chart. We're here to take good trades. That's not always going to be fun. That's not always going to be the route you're wanting to take. That might not always be what you want to do in that current moment. You may not always want to take a good trade. But yeah, this isn't SMT because I thought it could have been. It's not. Wait, even on this, like 837. What is this? Yeah. Okay, that would be a perfect form of SMT if this was like a. If NQ didn't take this high, say that we made that high like right here. Like for me, I would have more confirmation of going in short here, or you would want to go short on Nasdaq if we did that. But say if Nasdaq took that high, ES never did. That would have been like say we got to here and rejected. That would have been telling me that we want to go short on ES. Something's in the way. And as we can see already, like today's not like yesterday, but today, stay patient, find a trade that you like, find good quality trades, and I might stay on here all day. I might stay in here until PM session. Displacement lower. I want to see like big displacement lower to tell us that sellers are really up here. That like tell us that we actually want to have something to go through. Go through with who? Go through with who? Go through with who? And we finally did. So yeah, I thought we were gonna get it, take that high on this initial move, but we didn't. We kind of pushed back into here, and then we took the high. I think this could have been a trade we were looking for. I mean, you probably would have entered here. I like watching Candlestick with CNBC in the background, like the news channel. Low key maybe. Let's get in the way. Ooh. I want to see some form of SMT though. That's what I want to see. I want to put myself in a position to have a high probability trade. If I'm not able to do that, then there's no need to trade.
So we just completely disrespected that fair value gap. The 5 minute chart looks, yeah. I mean, so does the 1 minute. Yeah, the 5 minute chart on both ES and NQ are looking lawful. There's something like I'm waiting. Oh my gosh. Then like all this. This looks like low resistance to me. To me, in my eyes, that this looks very low resistance. So like my draw still for me is currently this low and this low. Let's look at the hourly though. Let's see what the hourly is doing. I haven't really paid attention to the hourly. Oh, we're respecting this fair value gap very well. We still have 40 minutes to listen to all these. NQ, what are we doing? NQ's looking more bearish on the hourly. Pretty bearish, very bearish, very bearish. Possible reaction off this fair value gap. Possible reaction. Yeah, fair enough. Fair value gap. I don't know, man. Straight into equilibrium. What ironically is also in equilibrium. It's fair value gap. So I'm really looking for us to sell off after this. Like, hey, do we possibly want to reach up higher, grab more liquidity? Maybe possibly this, like this 1 minute high we had up here, along with this 5 minute high, and then make some sort of sell, or yeah, that'd be interesting to watch here. What do we do? Are we able to create some sort of displacement, like true displacement lower, and then finally get like some sort of sell? Like, look at all this, look at all this generated sell side liquidity. Look at all this. Look at all this. That's why I think we're gonna draw lower after this.
like perfectly equilibrium retracement discount premium whatever. And now is when I'm looking to see us make an initial move lower, show us that sellers want to be present. If they don't, if we want to just chop around here, maybe this is just a higher time frame market structure shift. Maybe this is just a higher time frame. Oh, we're completely bullish now. We want to go higher. But I want to react off of this. I don't want to predict. I'm not predicting that we're gonna do this. I'm not predicting that we're gonna sweep all of these this low and this low together. That's not what I'm saying. But after this whole accumulation, up and grab here, grab these two, like just on 1 minute, like 15 minute. What else do we have? What else are we perfectly inside of? A 15-minute imbalance, trading equilibrium, 5-minute imbalance too. And if we're able to make a move lower, then show me that we want to sell. Then that's when I might want to go. But if we don't get that, it's no trade. Like I think there will be some possibility, some probable um, trades coming up in the PM session. I got two. And yeah, like this very well could just be fair value gap here, higher, but like this is hard to trade in. This is just accumulation. You don't want to be in the market here, unless maybe just catch this quick move up. Yeah, that would be appropriate to be in there. You don't want to be in the market right here. You don't want to. Like your goal is not to trade this, especially on like higher time rates. You don't want to be in here. You don't want to be in this here. Same game. We're gonna be waiting. I want to wait for price to like somewhat settle, somewhat show me it. And here, Give me a big move to the downside. I'm not predicting. I'm going to react to what the market's telling me. Alright. 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 It's what gets me more excited than anything else is just to see progress, just to see growth, and shit gets me fired up. So you know we're chopping after we just take that high. I mean, even though it's on like 1 minute, also got to zoom out. It was a 5 minute high. Now we're chopping. There's also yeah, 15 minute high.
I don't know, nobody. Hop in the motherfucker, started me. What song is that? It's like on. Bro, we have reached levels I thought we would never reach before. And like it's only gonna get better from here. It's only upside. It's only upside potential here. I mean, like, I guess you could say, like, this could have been like an only entry off of that target here. That's really a quick scout. It started to be. I do think there's going to be a fantastic SMT forming. What is that? 925. I want to see us displace here. I want to see us displace here. Create for value gap, and then cause a reaction off that to the downside. I would be looking to. I would look to target this low. Why this low instead of this low or this low? If we take out this low, we're gonna take out. If we take out this low, we're likely to take out this low, this low, and this low. And then second target at this low. I want to see us displace the downside here. We just got SMT, but just because we got SMT doesn't mean it's a good entry. Like like no means. Look at the 15-minute too. We're still within that fair value gap. We're still respecting that fair value gap. Yeah, if we do happen to displace down, like an actual move to the downside here, and then create a fair value gap, I'm taking that first fair value gap. All right. Well, we could just trend up, but I want to see that push down. Yep. I want a bigger move here.
we in the church we gonna take Sam right around that family, we better hold hands. It's all good, done better. If I had done a bit, bro, she a moped it down, now we don't so much shit in the sun, let it like for me over the neck, done good. See, we just don't really young, we should. And another confluence is we're completely within equilibrium of I'm like everything's lining up. If we do get that, we will take that. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. That shit lit up like a glow lamp. Yep. This is exactly the type of move we want. Yep. He takes it. If we just close out of this though, like if we don't even create a fair value gap here, like that would be no. I would take this fair value gap to the downside. If we create one here. I thought we were gonna make a bigger one, honestly. Look at this range. Within this range, what do we have? What happened? 50% retracement. Within this 50%, we retrace completely back up to that. Then, if we also look, we created SMT at these highs with ES and NQ. SMT right there. But I don't even think we made a fair value gap. No, we did. We technically did. But I don't think we're gonna get a trade here. But we're completely within equilibrium. We have a higher time frame fair value gap here that we're respecting. I thought we're gonna get something there. You took it to the upside. I would look at your higher time frames. Like, what do you think the draw on liquidity is? For me personally, I think it's this low and this low. Like, we definitely can. We have like equal highs, but we already swept. This is what we did pre-market. We swept this pre-market. And Q, the draw tells me that we still have made it nowhere near 50% retracement on NQ. Like ES is looking so much better than NQ. But the fact that we didn't create a fair value gap here, like, I mean, we barely did. Like that's not what I wanted to see. Wells Fargo where I'm banking. All right, looks like we might create a fair value gap here. This is where I was looked into. Beat's going crazy. Like my to the rim. Good on camera, baby. If we do cause a reaction off of this, if we blow past it, I'm not interested. I want to see this candle close. If it just closes the upside, we'll see this market later. Like, yeah, we'll see this market later. We'll see this market later. Like, look at this market. Look. This shit's comical, bro. This shit's comical. Like this is just like market conditions you don't want to trade in. This is price action you don't want to be trading. Oh. And like the thing I don't love about this is like the fact that we weren't able to react off of those is that now if we do get another fair value gap entry like off of this, like if we create a new one, I'm going to have to be risking more on the position. And yeah, it looks like Again, like my goal is to get the low hanging fruit. And yeah, this trade is still valid. This is still looking like a good trade. I mean, it would have been nicer to have that entry up there. But yeah, displacement lower, and this is what we want to see. Low resting liquidity, low resistance, not low resting. Yo, what's good, bro? How you doing? How you doing, brother? I'm doing great. I am like you didn't have patience to hold that move. I was just looking for an entry. I didn't see my right entry that I like to look for. But yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Yeah, yeah, I had it, but I didn't see the entry I wanted. So like, it's all about getting like the entry that like you're looking for. That is kind of annoying though, but still, I think the draw is this low and this low. I'm looking to see if we get back up in this fair value gap. But it's good. It's good. We're cool. Dang that. Just really choppy price action. Oh my. Oh my. What a wonderful. NQ just took out the low. Just that small move doubled the value of my. Bro, that's crazy. Good shit, Chris. You're gonna be feasting when we if we get a break here, you're gonna be getting puts, I feel like. Maybe could we retrace back up to this? But I don't like how we did sweep all these lows. We still have this one down here and this low. But the fact that we just made that move to the downside makes this just a little less attractive. But by any means, I am looking for this entry off here. Wait for a top retest like you want. Like this wouldn't be a bad trade in my eyes. Dang. It is what it is. That was literally like kind of like off the entry that we wanted, but is there anything possibly on the 5 minute? Not really. Hey, just the fact that I was able to like kind of see that this was coming though. We just have the right entry. I'd rather be strict with the entry, strict with my rules, strict with what I'm looking for, or strict how I enter, than be loose about it, than not have like strict. Because then, how is that going to be sustainable over time? Hey, we're good. I'm gonna turn on view up. Hey, view up. Dang. It looks like. Dang, Nvidia's at 671 now. We almost hit 700. I haven't really paid attention to Nvidia. I need to take this off. I'm still thinking the draw is still these lows. In this low. See if I were to enter here, stop at a minute above here, take profit. I want to be here, then here. Would have been a great trade. It is what it is. There'll be more opportunities today. This is just like mainly like boring action though. Let's look at NQ. Yeah. We're about to enter lunch hour. Honestly, like I think another setup's gonna pop up during PM session. Yeah, it's like if you did catch the morning move for the new daily high and the drop from the higher highs. Yeah. I wanted this move. I wanted this move. I'm not discouraged at all. I was able to read, hey, what is this? This to me is low resistance. We don't really have any prominent low here. We have this low that came very close when Nasdaq swept this, whereas ES didn't necessarily do that. I was because I want an entry that follows my system, and if I don't have a system, if I don't have a set in stone system, then what does that look like on days when that's setting me up for failure if I don't have a defined entry? Because if I don't have a defined entry, say we didn't sell off, say we just push higher, that would have been like, oh, what am I doing? Why am I doing it like that? I should have waited for that entry. I should have waited for my entry that I needed. Like any like anytime like you say that you should have taken that because you were right. You can also flip it like, what happened if it went the other way? The zone was a defined entry. You talked about the move before you made it. Yeah. But I was waiting for that entry. I had higher time frame. I was going down the 1 minute, seeing if we could find that. But like even here, like this is just shitty price action in my opinion. Maybe actually on the 2 minute. No. But right now we have higher time frame SMT. Yeah. Me, no, I'm just talking mental trading, seeing what I like. Yeah. Yeah, next target's gonna be this low, then this low. But yeah, I might I feel like an entry is gonna creep up on us in PM session. But all this is just chop. All of it is accumulation, and then we get that other sell off. But I'm not discouraged. Like I was able to kind of see this. That's good. But here, let me see that. All right, yeah, we're gonna stay on for a little bit longer. See if we can find a possible trade. Like within within like usually 12 to 1 Eastern time. It's usually slower price action, but doesn't always mean it is going to be. So like within this next hour, that's why I kind of like ending at 10 because that's when I see 10 my time is that's usually when I see the most setups. But then when it comes to PM session, like 11 my time, that's when setups kind of occur. But fair value gap is the ICT concept. ICT is a trader that has come up with concepts that everyone sucks his meat for. You see, like, this is what I'm saying. From here to honestly, I don't really see much in here either. But oh, that's FOMC. That doesn't count. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's definitely BS. Like, look at this. Move of the day right here. Okay. When's that news coming out? We got an FOMC member speaking right this second. I'll take this off. Looks like we're not gonna get that entry. It is what it is. But what I don't like, just look at this though. Like, there's not really any trades here. That was kind of cool that I did. I was able to kind of see that move. Hmm. Uh, that 50% retracement is a fair value gap for. Well, 50% retracement is if you use your fib, draw it from the high to low in that range. That's usually where you like. That's where you want to see price retrace to. Notice how on this move we retraced right into 50%, that 0.5. And what was also in that, a fair value gap, and what did we do? We rejected off that. That's why I thought this move was gonna come. And then we also have an SMT forming right there, which an SMT, if you don't know what that is, I would look that up. It's pretty much, you see how NQ is making a higher high. But what is ES doing? ES is going lower. So ES and NQ move relatively similar. So if you see one of these making a higher high while the other is making a higher low, this tells me that ES is weaker than NQ is. NQ is able to come up and take this relative high, and also look at all this buy side up here. We also took that. That's what I was really looking for. And and this is also where I kind of messed up. NQ displayed an entry. On NQ we had the entry. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to journal this later. But like we did have SMT. Yeah, this is just pure ignorance for me. Damn. That would have been nice. To R, I probably would have only had a target at that one, at this low. That would have been a good trade. Dang, yeah. I'm gonna take note of that later. So even though we didn't get the entry here on ES, which is what I want to see, which also the reason why I was like that, but we did have buy side. Bro, I think we're gonna get continuation. Because if you're saying we're gonna sweep the lows, that implies that we're gonna come down here and then we're gonna get a reaction to the upside. But if you look on like higher time frames, like this wouldn't be a sweep of this high. This is continuation. This is just market structure shift. This is a break of structure. This isn't a sweep. Why not? Like in that moment, like while you're looking at this chart live, you're gonna like, oh, are we gonna sweep this high? Are we gonna sweep this high? But we run past it, and then we continue higher. This is simply just a shift. Like as if we were gonna come to this low. And this is also like kind of what I've been learning. Like if we're gonna get a sweep, a technical sweep, like this move is a sweep of this high. We don't get continuation, then we sell off. We get big displacement up, then back, big displacement down. But this low right here, if you're saying we're gonna sweep, you're expecting. But I think we're gonna get continuation. So where did I mess up today? I saw SMT. I saw exactly what I want to see. I saw a good setup. Higher time frames were aligning with my lower time frames. I failed to really take into account to NQ. I wasn't really looking at NQ. I wasn't really paying attention to what NQ was doing. I was so focused on ES that I missed an entry on NQ and I missed a possible move and I missed the entry and I missed the trade today by just not paying attention to NQ, what NQ was doing. Is what do we have here? So many equal highs. We go over here, we sweep this high, SMT, fair value gap, entry, boom. My stop would have been above this high, maybe above this wick. I would probably say above this wick. Above the recent fair value gap wick. Take profit this low. That's a great trade. $7,644. That's like a 50-point move. Hey, but we're all good. There's something to take account of. Just something to get better at. See, we keep on making like low resistance. Scalpers are probably feasting today, like very low time frame scalpers.
slugging. The thing that caught me off guard though is because yesterday I made this mistake when I was trading SMT. I traded the one that was weaker, or I traded the one that was stronger instead of weaker, or I traded the one that was weaker instead of the one that was stronger because it was a I took a long yesterday, and so that kind of got in my head. So I was like, oh, why would I even look at Nasdaq? It's not even making that. Boom, boom. Uh, yeah, I'm going to end it here. We'll be back for a aftermarket session, probably somewhere around like 6 p.m. Eastern. I think that's when we're gonna have them going forward. But every day, live trading session, aftermarket session every day. Saturdays and Sundays, I don't know if we'll have like aftermarket sessions. Probably Sundays, but I'm not for sure. I have to cement my schedule. But for now, post market aftermarket session, like we'll be there. I'm still gonna pay attention to the charts, but especially going into this next hour, I'm not liking in this price action. I'm not liking what like. First, I would have to see a sweep of this and this, and like for me, this isn't worth the risk. And we didn't get the move we were looking for, and that's completely okay. Um, yeah, but we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I see something in the PM session. I'll update you guys in aftermarket session if we do. But I hope you all have a great day. Hopefully you traded well. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, no news really. And then the next day, no news. Like this is a good week to trade. What are we looking at like next week? Yeah, like next week looks all right, but we'll be back at tomorrow.